Has there ever been a time in which you needed help and that person gave it to you, and it was the help that really made all the difference for you? Well, right now there is that help available from the state of California from a program called CalSTRS. And California, the state of California is helping its teachers, cafeteria workers, janitors, and other eligible employees buy their first home. And a first-time home buyer is anybody who hasn't been a homeowner for past 3 years. So let's talk about this. So to be eligible for the CalSTRS, you have to be a member of the California State Teachers Retirement System. And any employee of a California public school district will qualify, employees of a California community college, and of course CalSTRS employees. And the borrowers must have a valid social security number. So as an example, let's say there's a home that you're buying for $350. If you went through traditional FHA financing, your payment would be about $25.50. However, if you use your CalSTRS program, which is an 8017, you'll have a payment of $2,200, which is a $350 savings, which is about a $4,000 savings over a yearly basis. Quite a bit of money there. So this program is for purchase transactions only, and it comes in a conforming and a non-conforming loan. What that means is that you could, depending on the loan amount, it's either conforming or non-conforming. You could go up to 536. Well, you'll see that. You'll see how that works out later. So just keep that in mind. So just a couple of details here. I'm not really going much into it, just to give you some highlights. That on the conforming, let's see, it's a 30-year fix on the first and the second mortgage. It's for owner-occupied single-family residences, approved condos, and approved and attached PUDs. Alrighty, so in the first is going to be 80% first, 17% silent second. Down payment is 3%. Closing costs comes from your own, from the own funds, for the borrower's own funds. Those contributions are 3%. Gifts from relatives and grants from approved government agencies. The interest, now here's this how that works on the second. Both of them are fixed for 30 years. But let me explain how the second works. The interest rates for the second mortgage is the same rate as the interest rate on the first, which is regular market rates as we have nowadays, 5 to 6 or so. The second percent, again, we're talking only about the second right now. It's a 30-year term with a 5-year deferred payment structure, meaning that on the first 5 years on your second mortgage, you don't make any payments. After that, though, years 5 on, then you start making your regular payments right there. And any interest that is accrued in the very first 5 years, well, they'll just be added on to the end. So the point of the program is to make the house affordable at first while you're getting situated, and afterwards you'll make the payments on that. However, you could always keep making your payments on your second if you want to. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. And here, just so you can have an idea of what you can do as far as the loan amounts and the purchase price, you could go between up to $670,000 as far as the purchase price, with a loan amount of $650,000. Okay, so I just want to give you a brief overview. There's a great program for first-time buyers right now who are eligible for it. And hey, start your search. Click on the bottom left. You see search for homes. You can get started. And give me a call or email me when we'll give you more information. Okay, well, this is Paul Anthony Kelly from themortgagespin.com. Thanks a lot. Be brave and be bold, and see you next time.